Yeah, I got my book. I got my dad was like the Playboy interviews, so it was like.
Alright, can you guys scoot in a little bit?
Hi.
Hi, that's John. Kate's coming in.
Hi.
Hello. Okay. People. Hello, internet. All right, hang on a second. I gotta plug.
This is gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah, I mean.
I really like that tie.
Thank you. I've worn the exact same suit every day for the past 3 weeks.
Nice.
I've been washing it regularly though.
Yeah, I would say different shirts.
Nope, same shirt too.
Really?
Yeah. I've been changing the socks and the underpants. That's it.
1 second.
I mean, those are the gross bits anyway.
Exactly.
Are you one of those people who changes their socks multiple times a day if you hate their feet?
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah, I've had so many roommates. Another old roommate of mine. Yeah, he used to change his socks 4 or 5 times a day because he just really hated feet.
I would probably actually do that if I could reliably wash my socks more often.
Yeah,
buy more socks.
He owned so
buy
many
more shirts.
Socks. Oh my god, so many socks.
Oh my god, I have money now. I can do both those things.
Ooh.
Because here's the thing.
And shirts.
I went to work every day this week, and I barely did fucking anything this week. And I had like $500 in my bank account, and I basically did nothing. I was sat at a desk, and I made phone calls. 90% of the phone calls just straight to answering machine. When people picked up, I was like, "Hey, you contacted my company because you were interested in Windows. I'm going to schedule an appointment for Windows," and they would be either yes or no. That happened maybe 5 times a day. And then also I would receive incoming calls from people who wanted to schedule appointments, and then I would do data entry. Nice. It was the easiest fucking thing in the world, and I made like $500.
There you are. Okay.
Yeah, I do logic puzzles all day, and then if I do bad at the logic puzzle, I ask a person who's smarter than me to fix the logic puzzle, and then they fix the logic puzzle, and then they give me free beer, and then I go home.
Day drinking, woo!
I get, on my office, I get unlimited free coffee. There's an X-Bone in the break room with a big TV and a bunch of crappy board games. I'm going to bring in better board games because the board games are pretty crappy.
What is an X-Bone?
Xbox One.
Oh, that makes way more sense. I was like, that sounds like some kind of weird sex thing you shouldn't have in an office.
I mean, the Xbox One is kind of a weird sex thing you shouldn't have. But...
you know how much it sucks not being a gamer and being a software engineer?
Maybe. I mean, I just know that they called it the X-Bone because people didn't respect it, and so they made up a funny nickname for it.
I mean, I don't respect boners.
I don't respect boners either.
Yeah. So you can get a boner. No one's impressed. Oh, so you didn't do cocaine recently. Big goddamn deal. Can I just, like, can I bend over and show my cleavage in the camera?
Please don't. Good. This is my business.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's not that kind of live stream.
I thought it was just kind of like a fun, like, oh, I stream for streaming. All right, yeah, no.
No. We're not on Chatterbait or anything. Okay.
You can be a disembodied voice of sass.
It just looks really good. No one's gonna see it.
Well, okay. Well, you're not even in the picture right now, so. Okay. So,
yeah.
All right. Anyways.
Thank you.
Onward. Family show. So, do you have your phone with you?
Yeah, it's in the room.
Okay. You'll need to get it for this.
All right.
We're going to start with trivia.
Yeah, I guess we'll start with you don't know, Jack.
I know some trivia.
Oh?
The word trivia literally means where 3 roads meet.
Yeah, 3-way, yeah.
Trivia was a Roman god, the Roman equivalent of the Greek goddess Hecate. And like Hecate, was the god of a bunch of miscellaneous weirdness, including magic and abstract knowledge.
Okay.
And was also the god of crossroads.
Nemesis, goddess of vengeance, daughter of Nyx is the coolest.
Yes, I agree. But yeah, so trivia became the word trivia because he was sort of the god of abstract arcane knowledge.
Right. Okay.
A lot of weird wizard cults worshipped him. He was the
Jackbox.tv. Is the website you want to be on. You don't know Jack. I guess we'll start with the 3. Can we get you over a little bit?
I'm gonna block John.
Oh no!
No.
My tallness helps.
Okay.
Some users say the binge
I can
pipe
get that too, actually. In my dreams, I'm always shorter than everyone else.
Binge
In my
Pipe
dreams,
is
I'm
the
way
totally
bigger than my
real and in no way
So,
fictional
let's see,
streaming service that was brave enough to structure our entire platform around the trivia sensation You Don't Know Jack. Take that, Netflix. This is going to be our Fuller House.
Okay.
My real name in because I'm not cool.
Okay.
I'm 7 men.
Yeah. Well, we have room for 6 more, or 5 more. So.
Maybe join later.
Binge Pipe regrettably informs you that we brought back
There's a
You
story to
Don't
7
Know
men.
Jack.
It's not particularly interesting.
Binge Pipe, you are complicit.
Happy Hanukkah! Don't worry, you don't need yeast to rise to the top of this game. You know, in a game like this, you're really competing
Yeah,
against
that's
yourself.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
Hanukkah's got
You're
the oil
actually
thing.
competing with the other players. Okay, let's begin.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, everyone deserves to be sassy. So Netflix brought back the show that is now just called Queer Eye, which is great news since my understanding of conditioner has not improved since 2007. If the Queer Eye crew decided to solely focus on helping those with just one eye, which makeover would we not see? Tan shops with Mad Eye Moody, John gives Odin a fun new hairstyle, Bobby teaches Sauron about manscaping, or Karamo helps Hellboy believe in himself. So what'd you pick? Hellboy has horns, a stone hand, and 2 working eyes. No makeover for you.
I contest the sour.
It's a shame because I think the right pair of jeans and a fitted top could stop him from beginning the apocalypse.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh, Jackbox.
Why not try? Remember Third Rock from the Sun?
Yes.
Wow.
Suppose NBC rebooted Third Rock but set it on Jupiter instead of Earth. What would be the most appropriate name for the new show? 6th Rock from the Sun, 1st Gas Giant from the Sun, 4th Inner Planet from the Sun, or last Multi-Mooned Planet from the Sun?
You love this strong.
I do.
And how'd
but that's
we
why I
do?
can never get it right, 'cause I
Jupiter
can't
is the
against
gas
pressure.
giant closest to our sun. I'll bet gas giant and our sun are phrases often spoken by French Stewart's parents. Look, all the questions can't be about
Yeah, it
memes.
does.
Why don't we do it with cream?
Thank you, I made it myself.
Next, you Chad me at hello, and it's time for this or that. I'm going to read 7 things. For each, I want you to tell me if it's the name of the leading male on The Bachelor or a brand of literal beef sticks. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between The Bachelor or beef stick. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Here it comes. Jack Links. Ben Higgins. Armor Eckridge. Jake Pavelka. Lorenzo Borghese. Eddie Packing. Matt Grant. All right, a majority of you deserve my praise. Now let's keep going.
I don't need you anymore.
Up next, you know those tweets where someone is calling something emoji? Well,
Yes.
tell me how many times I've clapped during this question. You don't deserve any cash. Wow, it's like a Chris Walken impersonation. Well, 18 times, 22 times, 27 times, or 30 times. I love this part. I clapped 18 times.
I
And now I will take my angry clap gloves off and put on my applause gloves.
Jack has a history
To acknowledge what a great
like
question.
not actual trivia questions, but just questions that are supposed to make you pay attention.
I mean, each individual
Here's one I
number
like
is
to call,
technically trivia.
how did my dad get my email address? According to Godwin's law, the giant unending group email chain from my entire family will eventually result in which message?
Yeah.
Mom, there is no God. Dad, stop acting like... Hope you like what you picked. Godwin's law posits that any online discussion, if it goes on long enough, will eventually result in someone comparing someone else to Hitler. And I'm not just talking about Grandma's mustache.
Godwin's law is null and void, at least the part that says you lose, you break Nazis.
Say
When
goodbye
they're actual
to
Nazis
round one.
involved.
The Vegas bookmakers need to see the current scores.
Currently, these players are tied for the lead.
Checking out the cool
Player
handle.
2, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages.
Looks like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie.
Laser
Using the screw makes it
Death
harder
fish,
for
laser
all the
beam.
other players to answer in a
Now it sounds like
variety
my
of
more
pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Yeah, thanks for that. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Eyelashes.
We're having fun.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Scared to get that right.
Here's one for you. This question ain't nothing to F with. If the Wu-Tang Clan had named themselves after things invented during the Tang Dynasty, who would not be a member? Old Dirty Porcelain, Ghostface Gunpowder, Inspector Hourglass, or Woodblock Printing Method Man? Okay, let's take a look. There are no records of the hourglass existing before a French monk made one in the 8th century.
I love Wu-Tang Clan.
Old Dirty Porcelain is known for his outrageously profane lyrics about his hummels.
Yo, Rizza.
Las Bears should.
Calculating some hourglass figures.
Speaking of which.
That last question got me thinking about sand timers. You know those little plastic hourglasses that come with some board games? Boggle, Taboo, Apples to Apples, Clue, and Jenga. How many of these games are traditionally sold with any kind of timer? Oh, and include Settlers of Catan and categories in your tally. 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay, who chose what? Boggle and Taboo usually come with little sand timers. Categories too, although that game eventually added a mechanical timer, which still counts.
Oh, that
It still
I get that.
counts because
That's a good
it's a
joke.
timer. It counts down
I
time.
explained it.
No? Okay.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a question about mom or a question about dad? Choose on your devices now. The votes are in.
Not related to my
A
family.
question about
You have
fall.
engaged with the process.
Aw.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Complicated feelings about it.
Take a good look at a question about mom. Whose theme song describes them as a bad mother? Murphy Brown, Ally McBeal, Roseanne. Look sharp. My friends, player 2 has unleashed the screw. Your answers are on the go. Let's see how that shook out. A lyric in the theme to this film describes this cat Shaft as a bad mother. If you found this question misleading, I'm sorry. I was just talking about Shaft.
I can dig it.
Was Shaft Lollipops?
I
or
call
was that
this
someone
one
else?
That was
type
Kojak.
equals
Kojak.
squiggly bracket
Shaft
movie,
was,
comma, classic squiggly
Beating up
bracket.
dudes.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
So, BingePipe needs help sorting through user data. Why are you collecting all this information again?
It's just a hobby. Here are the searches we have. Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. Whose search history have we acquired? Ben Stiller, Ben Stein, Ben...
Okay,
Oh,
what'd you
shoot.
pick?
I am
Ben
wrong.
Stein played the teacher continuously calling the titular character's name for roll call in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Do you want to know how many times you've searched for your own name, Cookie?
No, the only person who can't handle my personal information is me.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Feast your eyes upon this. Less swole, more smole. Look, I'm not 100% up on all my internet lingo, but according to my 7-year-old niece, a smole bean is a little adorable thing. Which of these smole beans is totally smole, but not a bean at all? A soybean taking a nap, a fava bean asking for a hug, a coffee bean wearing mittens, or a kidney bean learning to use Tumblr? So who got it? Oh, my small child. Smoleness aside, coffee beans are not beans, they're seeds. Also, coffee is not adorable, it's deadly serious, and I really need one right now. Anybody?
I love coffee.
Me too.
Coffee and Wu-Tang. That just sounds like a good time.
Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Follow the yellow brick road. Now, what did Dorothy warn me about again? Good luck.
Supposed to pick one of the bullets. I was confused.
Oh, you sneaky bastard! Baron Stein! Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh my god!
Those ones actually really impressive.
I lose. I stole this lifting drink and I lose.
God
Player one
damn!
takes it!
Damn.
Nice work, Player One. Now that you've won, I find myself kind of nervous around you. Have you gotten taller and more champion-like? Well, one thing's for sure.
So,
I can't tell because you're sitting down, but definitely more champion-like.
yeah, there's a glow to you. Show me the other ones.
Well, I just wanted to hear what the little bonus is at the end.
There's a bonus.
It's like behind the scenes clip.
If you don't love me, I'm going to war.
Never mind.
Okay, see you when
New
you get.
players. We got people in the
Binge
audience
Hype
right
is a
now.
streaming
Hi,
service
folks.
with all your favorites, such as the reboot of the classic game You Don't Know Jack and... Did we mention You Don't Know Jack?
Oh, I'm an
We're definitely
So we're gonna do
real.
this game again, or
Yeah. If any of the viewers want to get in, LCNW is the code. Jackbox.tv.
I'm gonna use my Dove handle.
And, hope you folks join us and
With my old
have a
streaming
good
service,
time.
I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a Binge Pipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever-seeing eye.
The second my binge pipe router went out, a service team was in my home. I didn't even know I had a back door.
Is without if
I thought the
a
volume was
coding
off on my
reference.
programming, but the binge pipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services, but they reward me if I turn in fellow
Well,
customers who are not completely
folks
happy.
are-
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge
Thank
Pipe.
you, binge
Come on,
pipe.
let's be new friends.
Yeah, come on. Here we go. Get in the
Binge
audience,
Pipe
anyways.
is ignoring our lawyers and presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe.
Well, hopefully
Here's
they'll
where a
have some
joke
fun
goes.
watching us.
Hopefully we can pry Max out of
Happy
it.
Hanukkah,
Yeah.
also known as the Festival of Lights.
His
So adjust
schedule
your
is
screen
stupid.
accordingly.
Yeah.
Looking cozy in here. Yeah, let's get going before we
So,
make any
folks
more
out
friends.
there in Internet land, what's
Okay,
up?
let's get this show on the
Hey, who's
road.
hosting this stream? You or me? Whose business is this?
Nobody's
First, when life gives you Lululemons. How would Socrates respond to my assertion that leggings are pants? Leggings are just leggings. Leggings are pants, but not in the office. But are all pants leggings? Let's see who got it. Greek philosopher Socrates was famous for using the Socratic method, wherein he would ask a series of probing questions in order to find a contradiction in the original belief.
Plato would use the Platonic method.
Just like how I
in
walk
which,
into a Lululemon and say,
girls
is this really
wouldn't
how much
have
leggings
sex with him.
cost?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No, it wasn't.
Okay, but you don't have to. Whatever.
I've had platonic sex.
Here we have ye old diners, drive-ins,
Because I think
and
of Platon as
dives.
being.
If Guy Fieri uses the traditional English definition of town, what must his flavor town include? A flavor fountain, a flavor market, a flavor cathedral, or a flavor jail? What'd you guys pick? Let's put this one on the flip-flop. That means this is wrong, I think.
Wham.
A town, according to traditional English standards, is a village with a fair or market.
I learned something.
I thought an English
There's
town, by
different standards
definition,
that
had to have a
Massachusetts.
little old lady solving local
Massachusetts, the town is
mysteries.
defined as having a border select.
Coming up, text or subtext, and it's a dis or dat. So I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a piece of art attributed to street artist Banksy or an emoji on my smartphone. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Banksy or an emoji. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Good. Man shrugging. Man hanging from window. Woman factory worker. Men with bunny ears. Umbrella girl. Girl with skipping rope. Selfie. Most of you earned my respect, but player 3, you failed the best.
Oh my god.
Binge
I fail
Pipe
all
has
the time.
detected a suboptimal player experience.
Sounds like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in
I'm
a
not evil.
variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
See how that goes.
What a mutually satisfying solution.
This one's called Cruel and Unusual Punishment.
Okay.
Whose torture game is on point? The executioner using the brazen bull? The executioner using the rack? The executioner using an Iron Maiden? Who picked what? Nope, not this one. Any medieval torturer knows that you slowly get roasted in the brazen bowl, the rack pulls you apart, and the tub causes maggots to slowly eat you. But the Iron Maiden impales you with a lot of spikes.
Behold,
if you answer South by South North. Which of these southern points is farthest north? The southern tip of South Korea, the southern tip of South Dakota, the southern tip of southern Ontario, or the southern tip of South Wales? I love this part. The south of South Wales is the farthest north of all these southern points. This type of directional confusion is what we do west. Round 1 is dead to me. Hey, Binge Pipe, bring up that user data.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, there's a soft spot on every apple. It's you. Your performance has triggered the need for another screw.
And don't forget, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
This is a real party now.
6 trombones is not a parade.
76.
Introducing the Geriatric Avenger. The secret to box office millions is letting a 95-year-old comic book writer wander through your film. If there were an Etsy store called Stan Lee Cameos, what would it sell? Stan Lee's profile engraved on necklace pendants, Stan Lee's silver hair intertwined on cross-stitch pillows, Stan Lee's fingerprints on decorative clothing pins, or soy candles that smell like Stan Lee. Well.
The question is about...
player 3 used that screw. Hey, who's ready for a little identity theft? Okay, what'd you pick?
Whoops.
When you engrave an image into a material and wear it as jewelry, it's known as a cameo. Nice use of the screw, player 3. Spend this wisely.
Damn. Kept making me want to change my name. Kept making me change my name.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a loud question?
Loud question.
Or a quiet question? Contribute your percentage of the choice now.
I feel like no one in this room has ever been.
The choices have been made. You have chosen.
Fun fact, all of
Mes collègues sont des crétins.
a cosmic being.
Let's try a loud question. Which of these songs is on the Rihanna album Loud? Take it off! Man down! What the hell? Or boom boom pow! Let's see who got it. I can see why you would think that, but no! Man Down is a track on the 2010 Rihanna album Loud. I'm sorry. I use the volume usually reserved for my cats when they hop on furniture.
Was then I learned to heed the winds of air.
Also, my celebrity, like a maternal figure.
This one's known
I got
as
problems, okay?
Sugar Rush the
We all got
Stage.
problems.
If each of the Dixie Chicks ate 60 pixie sticks, how many pixie sticks did the Dixie Chicks eat? 120 pixie sticks? 180 pixie sticks? 240 pixie sticks? Okay, who chose what? There are 3 people in the Dixie Chicks, and 3 times 60 is 180.
Basic math.
I'm just gonna say, I'm really
Too
glad
much
all of us
sugar
can do
for
basic
me,
math.
but ladies, you do whatever it takes to write that beautiful music.
Oh yeah, but still, you got it.
I like the Dixie Chicks.
It's time for Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus,
yes.
coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. The doctor that is.
Changes color, but always starts out green. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. And how'd we do?
I just realized coffee beans are dry.
Coffee beans start green, then usually turn red or yellow before becoming a very appetizing brown.
I am a daft punk.
Is that Despacito 2?
Next up, WWEIEIO. Kids love professional wrestling about as much as professional wrestlers love doing things other than professional wrestling. Based on his well-known catchphrase taunt, what would most likely be John Cena's favorite childhood game? Duck Duck Goose, Peekaboo, London Bridge is falling down.
I actually know this one.
John Cena is well known for saying, "You can't see me," which is also the name of his first studio album. I know that because I bought a Cena album thinking it was a Sia album, and I gotta say, I have zero regrets.
That's how I know most things.
It's time for the attack.
Oh,
When
no,
you see an answer that
attack.
matches the category, well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. A real country, and all the answers are real countries. And something else. Good luck.
Whoops.
These are all bands.
Yeah, but they're not countries.
Oh.
Yours a band.
It is a band.
But it's not a country.
We've got
European.
That's really tricky.
I didn't realize Japan was a band.
Also, I would argue with the European Union.
No, it's not.
I'm saying.
Player 3 takes it!
Congratulations.
Excellent job, Player 3. Nothing feels as good as winning, except maybe eating cake. Cake.
You don't know, Jack! But in my head, I replaced it with burritos.
I'm gonna do a different game.
Yeah, sure.
Probably gonna go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
First,
Well, I mean,
we
this
made a
seems
show
like a
about cows.
Yeah, come
Then,
on. Let's do,
we made a
one of the
show
games.
for cows.
Play one
Now,
more.
a show about cows? For cows?
Oh, we got a little bit. Oh, we.
A binge pipe main menu screen offers a little.
Alright, let's play one of the other games once.
Split the room doesn't work really with only 3 people.
Let's do Pat and Stupid like that one. It's basically Mad Libs, but more involved. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, a lot of Jackbox games are basically Mad Libs.
Earl Grey for Margaret. Earl Grey for Margaret.
Who's...
Nobody's watching right now, so...
Hello, welcome to the seminar. My name is Toby, and this is my ex-wife,
Lena. And together, we are about to change your lives. When I look out and see all 3 of you, I blew off a Beyonce concert for 3 people.
What Lena means is that with an intimate group, there are fewer people that'll get rich from our secrets. But yeah, this doesn't really work with 3 people, so... Oh, wait a minute. There's a young man awkwardly lurking in the back. Join in, young sir. Come on, join in.
You're already joined in.
Great. So now that we have a 4th, and the doors are securely locked, let's get down to brass tacks. How are we going to make you rich?
Simple. By unlocking your potential. The potential to invent. And as Lena said, the doors aren't securely locked. Kicking them can only injure you.
Games really are fantasy world, huh?
Now everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
That's right, Lena. And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do something we call market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila, you've created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
Oh,
so let's get to it.
No, I just create problems.
Okay,
Hello.
We're halfway there.
Pop-up video.
Yes.
Still love that shit.
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Ben.
Hello.
Time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is when ideas become reality, using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And don't be afraid to use a little color while you're at it. We're halfway there.
You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy tagline.
Something that would make Thomas and...
Let's go.
Hello.
We're halfway home.
Great! Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly! Now, let's see those inventions.
We got this covered. Hey, Tobes, seems as if you have a problem.
You bet I do, Lena. I'm losing sleep because of this.
Well, I think I've got just the right solution. It's just a little thing called...
Oh, yeah, that sounds great, but what does it look like?
Take a look for yourself.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. But Lena, I'll forget about this in 5 minutes unless it has an unforgettable tagline.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
There you go.
That's the idea. And that's how it's done, everybody.
Well played.
I'll scream if I have to do this one more time.
Well, I've got the fix. Simply call.
Make my eye holes happy already.
Take a gander.
Wowee! Now don't screw it up with some lame tagline.
Then take a gander here.
And scene.
Let the masters show you how it's done. Hey, Toby, it looks like you have a problem.
I sure do, Lena. I always get super hungry when I do this.
Well, I've got you covered.
Yeah, that sounds like the answer to my prayers. But, what does it look like?
Take a look.
Yeah, that looks... what's the tagline, Lena?
Here it is.
Do you have any idea what's going on? Okay, let's just move on.
I really want to just do it myself because of how hyper animated I get.
I have no social life because of this.
Well, I've got a solution. I'd like to call it...
Guillotine.
My prayers have been answered, but what's it look like?
Well, take a look, silly.
Ooh, bring it home with a tagline.
Here we go. And scene.
Because I think this exact one would have been great for the other one I wrote, which is...
Great job, everyone.
My
now, each of you has been given some money tokens. Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on.
Now let's make some money.
Great! Now let's see which inventions drove people wild.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash. Let's see how you did.
Ka-ching!
Way to go!
Oh, too bad.
Ooh, a swing and a miss. That's all.
Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems, you'll all tackle the same problem. Oh.
We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck. And who should choose that final problem? How about you? Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve. We're halfway home. Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, you all know the drill.
Let's draw.
Hello.
Okay, let's make those titles and taglines.
Hello.
That's half your time.
I need that pop-up tip to follow me around. I'm never thinking of doing it for
Okay, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back.
I hate going to weddings because I always do this.
Well, I've got a solution. It's called...
Show me those sweet art skills.
Ready? Take a look.
Whoa. Now show me that sweet, sweet tagline.
Ready, Freddy?
And scene.
Oh, God.
Stand clear and watch us
blind
work.
robot
What's up,
give
Toby?
us.
Seems like you have a problem.
You bet I do, Lena. I hate going to weddings because I always do this.
Then I've got the perfect solution.
Not again. Come on, kid.
Toby, you're breaking character. Let's just see your drawing, okay?
Oh, come on. This doesn't even make any sense. You can't be serious. This is causing me physical pain.
Calendar wants to see Mad vs. City, so... Is that Max?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought I heard him.
I hate going to weddings because I always do this.
Well, I've got the fix. Just call it.
Art me up already.
Take a look.
Well, slap my butt and call me Cornelius. Now wrap it up with a tagline.
Let's see it. And that's how it's done, everybody.
Way to call me out. Joke's on you, I'm counseling.
I hate going to weddings because I always do this.
Then I've got the perfect solution. I call it...
What's it look like?
Let me show you.
Look at that. But I'll be angry if it doesn't have a great tagline.
Well, you're in luck.
And scene.
Waiting event of meddling kids.
All right, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck.
When do you want to get your friends into here?
That's how it's done.
Nailed it. Way to go. So sad.
That's it.
Yay!
Congratulations! You clearly have the gift of
validated.
invention.
Now
By
for
my
some
peers.
bad news. You might have missed the print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all
Blah, blah,
inventions
blah. Gag
created
at the
here
end.
today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya.
Alright,
It's okay, you can head out now.
oh darn. Alright, well,
That was very fun. Thank you for inviting me onto your live stream.
no problem. Alright, and if Max isn't gonna get vertical, then I think we're gonna call it a night.
Definitely.
Alright, well, we'll see you guys next time.
It was a plastic spoon.